Hi everyone, we are talking here at IT Days with Mike Butcher from TechCrunch. Hi Mike.
Hello, great to be here.
Thanks for being on the stage with all the startups. What do you think about the startup you saw today?
Do you know what, actually? The standard was very high. We saw a company, Cluj, who wanted to really change the game for front-end developers. We saw Neuro Labs, who are doing really unusual and very interesting image recognition at scale. Transfor was doing Mechanical Turk kind of platform. Some really good companies, I think, actually. And so what I always say often is that you can see this raw talent coming through, especially from Romania. It's incredible talent here. And then all you need to do is like create much more of a sort of a product approach, which is generally a different approach, but it's just so close to this becoming like incredible.
Do you think they have a good chance to become the next solution in the worldwide?
There's nothing stopping any of these companies doing well. The issue is sometimes can you communicate that to investors? Can you communicate it to the press? Can you communicate it to your marketplace and your target audience sector or whatever, customers? And sometimes that comes down to the entrepreneur or the entrepreneurial team, co-founders. Sometimes it comes down to the product. It's difficult to say. I have to say that as long as I've been covering startups, it's often very hard to pick. So I wouldn't necessarily predict, but I thought the quality was very high.
I'm glad you are saying this, and yeah, that's a proof that we can build here great products. Let's say last question. Everyone wants to be on the TechCrunch. What the startup, what other companies should do to get there on the front page?
It's a great question. Everybody wants to know how to get on TechCrunch. And it's actually much simpler than you think. You can always pitch TechCrunch by emailing tips@techcrunch.com. You can also apply to be on the battlefield. You can apply to be on Startup Alley at our conferences. You can also look up the individual writers that you think are writing about your area. We have reporters and journalists at TechCrunch who write maybe about enterprise or AR or space or consumer or AI or blockchain. So if you find a journalist writing about those areas, then ask them on Twitter, say hi on Twitter or something like that. It happens a lot. Everybody does it. It's a good idea. And I think also don't be discouraged if nobody replies or whatever. Just keep going, because part of the thing about being an entrepreneur is hustling, keeping going. Don't be discouraged. Keep trying, and also and take feedback on. If somebody gives you feedback, take that on, and then change maybe what you're doing to be appropriate. But you can email us. I'm Mike@techcrunch.com. If you want to email me, no problem at all. Just put Romania or Cluj or something in the email subject line, and say hi. And who knows? You never know. But you just got to keep going. And I think that's why TechCrunch pays so much respect to entrepreneurs, because it's such a difficult and a tough job. But we have enormous respect for the entrepreneur.
Thank you, Mike. I mean, we are counting on your support now.
You got it, man.
Thanks. And how did you enjoy IT Days today, as much as you saw?
Really fantastic event. I think you've got the beginnings of a really fantastic show here. It's going to be great. I mean, I think the audience was great. The companies were lovely and interesting. The venue was cool. Cluj is a very nice city, I think. I would definitely recommend coming here, hanging out. But I think the other thing is the conversations I had were all about technology. Everyone was super real, and I can't wait to come back.
Wow, sound great. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And see you next time.
See you next time.